Hi Rajat, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the recording is on. So let's kind of actually see how you maintain your trading journal.
Sure, sir.
Sure, let's see.
So, sir, make me the host so that I can share my screen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yeah. the screen- yes, it's perfectly visible. Yeah.
So, this is my trading setup,
Okay.
which I mark levels a day uh,
Okay.
before night. So, I mark levels on the 1 day time frame, 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
And for executing the trade, I take 5 minutes and sometimes 3 minutes.
Okay.
So, if the levels are near like 10 points, so I take 3 minutes time frame so that I can capture more points.
Now, can you repeat that statement again? I didn't understand properly.
So if the levels are near, like there's a difference between the 10 points,
Okay. Yeah.
I take 3 minutes time frame so that after the second candle confirmation, there's little bit much time left in the 5 minutes. So I take the 3 minutes to
Okay.
enter the trade.
Fine. Got it.
The risk I take is only 0.5 to 1% of the capital max.
Okay. Fine. So that is like you're taking a risk of 0.5 to 1% of your capital in a particular trade. Very good. Okay.
Well, mostly I take only 0.5 at max.
Okay.
1% is like
Fine.
so
You can
yes,
properly manage your psychology,
yes.
and
So
you're
actually
you're kind
the real money is involved. So I
yeah, and you're preparing yourself to trade without leverage. So whatever SEBI is to do, you have no issue, right?
yes.
Okay. So let SEBI do whatever they want. You don't have any concerns. Yeah. Cool.
Yes. So the conditions are mainly ranging market, trending, and short, all of them.
Okay. Fine.
But I'm more good in short.
Okay.
So the market is only equities right now, as I'm a beginner. And the target are usually fixed like 1% or mainly the next
Level.
resistance level,
Okay.
support level. And my stop loss is always trailing, like I always modify as the price increase.
Okay.
So this is my trading journal. Is it
Mm.
visible?
Yes. Perfectly visible. Yeah.
So I've taken only 15 trades so far.
Okay.
15 ones I have not entered yet.
Fine. Okay. Could you kind of actually just explain me like how you're kind of actually following this journal? Like how is it helping you? And what do you realize? Like how do you analyze yourself? Like how do you kind of actually look at the journal and just analyze your trades that you have done?
Yes. So I've taken 14 trades so far, and my target hit was like on 8 to 9 trades, more like of 75%.
Okay, fine,
And it helped me to analyze my performance and weak points.
fine. So what do you think are your weak points?
So my weak points were like in one of the trades, I've not marked the resistance zone. I've only marked the level. So
Hmm.
because of that, my level didn't hit and came to the stop loss.
Okay. So yeah, so you're kind of actually saying that the price you kind of actually didn't take an exit at the uh, okay, okay, I get it. So you're kind of saying that the level that you marked was actually far beyond the actual resistance.
Yes.
Fine. So didn't you trail in that case?
So later the same thing happened, and I was able to know why. I was able to know the market. I took the resistance zone, and my target was hit.
No, I didn't understand the last statement. Could you repeat it again?
So I was able to overcome this problem and mark the resistance zone where should I have marked, and the same mistake didn't happen again.
Okay, so the mistake you feel that you have done is you kind of actually kind of kept your resistance actually a bit more farther than the actual resistance area, right?
Yes,
And you kind of actually expected, okay, the price to kind of actually take out till there, but price actually reversed and hit your stop loss. So maybe you kind of actually realize, okay, if prices actually are reaching a particular resistance zone and it has already given you a decent risk reward ratio, you could either do some partial booking or else you could actually trail your stop loss. Am I right?
yes,
Thanks. Okay, so with just a single trade or something, we can't make a conclusion like this. So at least you should have a sample set of at least like 100 trades that you're looking at. That is, let's say that if I have a data, if I kind of actually have a data set of let's say 200 trades, 300 trades, I could kind of actually make a conclusion out of it. Like, okay, this could have been done. These things could have been done better. But it's kind of
yes,
actually very kind of, I'm not telling you it is wrong, but kind of a bit absurd. Just because of a single losing trade, we can't change our system, right? Fine, no problem. Okay, let's go to the some other lessons. Or like, could you please tell me like, so you started earlier, you started trading without maintaining a journal, and then gradually you started maintaining a journal. So my question is, okay, like, what is the difference that you feel when it kind of comes to your confidence level once you start maintaining a journal?
well, I follow the system strictly.
Okay, you become more.
I Yes,
Okay. So then, like, how do you then? Okay, fine. So you kind of feel that you become more disciplined by journaling down your trades. Okay.
yes.
Then,
So yes,
yeah, I
yes,
have a question for you. Like, which side? So your risk reward ratios. So you ride the trade. Okay. So once the moment is happening, you kind of actually ride the trend for pretty good time.
yes. Mainly in the short market.
Okay. So that's pretty kind of great. Why? Because like markets have been pretty choppy, right? So I'm kind of struggling a lot with my directional trades. Okay, cool. So now, what about like how do you kind of actually feel like which side are you kind of actually getting better hit rates? Like, is it on the short side or on the long side? Where do you find more accuracy for yourself?
Well, it is on the short side.
It is on the short side. Okay, so how many shots have you taken altogether so far?
Well, yes. Let me show
Are
you.
you not marking? Okay, long. Okay, fine.
One,
Two, three, four, five.
five,
Yeah.
five.
Okay, so just take your losing trades. So over here, I see that you have two losers. Okay, can you just go to the left? Okay, so both are on the long. So obviously, so you have a better hit rate. So see, this is too less of a sample set to make a comment on your system. Okay,
Yes,
we kind of actually need at least, let's say, some 100 trades, 200 trades. Okay, or even more than that, to kind of actually make a conclusion that yeah, this particular system is kind of actually robust. Okay, but just so this would be something like just this particular like last 10 trades, 15 trades once you start journaling. Okay, now just think about a case if you have started doing this, let's say 1 to 2 months back, you probably would have a sample set of almost uh, 50, 60 trades,
yes,
right? So then like then we when we kind of actually when we analyze the trades, we get a better picture of how the systems are kind of uh, like how you are getting comfortable with the system. So like how you are kind of actually capable of following the systems, you get to know that better, right? Okay, when I get that point. So yeah, now, so like what is there something that you would kind of actually uh, have to convey to others who are not yet maintaining a trading journal?
well, trading journal is very important for the traders as we will able to analyze our performance,
Okay.
risk management,
Okay.
and some psychology
Mhm.
lessons we can write. Emotions, there are a lot of emotions involved in the trading.
Okay.
Like most of the time when we go for a breakout,
Mhm.
pullback happens.
Mhm.
Then again, the target is on the hit. Like one of my trades in today JSW Steel had a pullback and stop loss got hit.
Okay.
But after half an hour, it was on the target.
Your stop loss was too tight.
Well, yeah, point 0.5.
Okay. Okay. Fine. It's not too tight. I can't comment. Okay. Now, yeah, fine. So now since you're trading in equity, there's kind of nothing much that can be done. But if you're kind of actually trading in stock options, you could kind of do some sort of a spread, something like bull call spread, something like that, which could actually help you stay a bit more relaxed in these volatile markets. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, so you could kind of consider something like that when the markets are pretty sideways. Okay, so that's great. And so, what could be some factors that is keeping aside people from making a trading journal? What do you feel about it, Rajat?
Well,
It's a lazy.
yes, maintaining a journal is like pretty boring actually.
Okay.
Typing all the entries,
Huh?
maintaining a order book. Like,
Okay. And do you think that people kind of are not ready to take the fact that, see, when we were in school, we are not actually ready to receive bad grades, right? Like we feel some sort of a reluctance to receive grade sheets which are bad. But if
yes,
it's good, then we are very happy, right? And is there something like that? Is that also a psychological aspect that we kind of actually, what do you feel?
well, it can be for a lot of people
Okay, cool.
who
So,
are still in the beginning phase.
okay. So that could also be a reason. Okay, that's great. So that was great interacting with you, Raja. So thank you. And
Thank you, sir.
yeah, so you kind of actually have a very wonderful blog, right, on
Yes,
Core.
sir.
So could you just show that and
Sure, sir.
just kind of actually just read through your articles? And you told me there are three people who maintain this blog, right? Or so there are three of you guys maintain this, something like that, right?
Instagram is,
Okay, Instagram is only yours and the other one.
yes. Yeah, we have several contributors.
Okay. Could you show your Quora? Like, could you share your screen? Like, that would be
Yes,
great.
sir. Like, is it now visible?
Yeah, yeah, it's visible. Not from an
Okay.
AM. Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
Actually, I failed in CAT. So,
Okay, okay. Even I failed in get. Okay. Yeah.
United by live long wealth. This is my full
Mm.
length blog on finance.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
So we write snippets on business and finance, mainly short snippets like 1 to 2 minutes length.
Okay. So, okay, this you have a very good follower base. That's nice.
Yes,
Okay, okay.
we started in 10th October 2019.
That's 19 years started. So that means there's a very kind of active for like active number of people who are looking into Quora, right? That's very good.
Yes.
That's
So,
very nice. Okay. So then that's pretty great. You guys are doing a great job.
thank you, sir.
Okay. So and how do you manage your time? So could you speak a bit about that? Your time management.
Well, currently my MBA classes are going
Okay.
online, so it is not difficult
Okay.
to take trades.
Okay.
It is manageable.
Okay. So how do you kind of see as far as an MBA student, you probably would be having risk management, right?
Yes.
You probably would be having all these things. I assume. I don't know, but I assume you guys have that. So, like, is this like, do you kind of actually, are you kind of actually capable of relating with what you learn at MBA, like the kind of risk management, all these things? I guess you have financial risk management, all these things, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet, but you'll be having it later.
Yes,
Okay, fine.
but they are all almost theoretical in subject. So,
Okay, fine. So that's great. So how do you kind of actually, is there some sort of relation that you kind of actually see in your personal life once you started managing your risk properly in trading? Is there kind of
yeah,
some
they are patience.
you
Patience.
you become patient? Okay, okay, that's nice.
Well, I've lost many trades because of being impatient. Like markets become choppy in between, and later it got hit on the target in
Okay,
the long side positions.
fine. I get to know that. So that's pretty interesting. That's kind of actually pretty interesting. So thank you, man. Thanks a lot. So thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Welcome.
you.
Thank you.